it's your Zodiac Angel, and I am back with another video, and today we are reacting to a Valentine's themed video, and it is called Crushed by My Crush. So this sounds horrible because crush has so many meanings, like to destroy, and then crush is like the person you like. So it's like, It's like, but when you hear the sentence crushed, but my crushed is like, oh, this sounds horrible. So, link in the description box below for this video if you want to watch it by yourself. That's Gucci. So, let's get started, and happy Valentine's Day. Sorry this video's late. I was very busy. So let's get started. I'm excited. I think this is a sad story. I don't want it to be though. And if you want me to react to more videos like this, or like storybooks or animated stories, then comment down below and like this video. Let's get started.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name Dez. Alright, so
Hey,
get
Dez.
this. Like, honestly, I've been liking this girl since, like, 8th grade. I always had a crush on this girl.
Actually.
And this is my senior year in high school. She always seemed to give me the curveball every time I try to shoot my shot at her.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Every time be curving my ass. I'm like, alright, cool. It's whatever. That didn't stop me from shooting the shot.
Okay, imagine just going up to somebody and being like, hey, you weren't saying, okay, okay. Just imagine that. That's sad. Just like, hey, Brad. Oh. And how did you stuff roses in her locker? Do you know her, like, combination or something? That's
I
crazy.
kept shooting the shot. One day, her and her boyfriend broke up, and that was my moment. It was like a blessing from the heavens. I'm just like, yes.
He was like, God's like, he's like, Dad, I have blessed upon you to be this girl's boyfriend.
God, he giving me the signal to go back at it, to shoot the shot. So I'm over here, who's that attract me? I'm over here being extra friendly, talking to her a lot more, kind of all over her a little bit. Then come to find out, the next day at school, her boyfriend was pissed. Her ex was pissed off.
Oh my God. I could just, me being the boyfriend. What did you do? What did you do? Oh, if he just bust up in there, I would be so scared. I'd be like, hey, are you okay? You need to calm down. And it's not my fault I stole your girlfriend. But yeah, like I said, I would literally just be like, are you okay?
Dude was heated. Like, bro, I don't understand why he's so mad.
He's like, bro, I don't understand why you're so mad. Why? And comment down below for what more videos you want me to do.
He's the one that cheated on her. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, cool. It's whatever. He can be mad. So I'm walking around school, and his little rumors going around saying he want to fight. And I had no idea these rumors going around. I'm going around school.
Like, it's gonna be a bloodbath. Like, look at this tub. Like, once you look at a tub, it's just gonna be full of blood. It ain't gonna be no water. It ain't gonna be no dirty water. It gonna be some blood.
Thinking everything's fine. I was walking to track practice, and he was over here posted up on the wall, just waiting for me. Then he gonna sit there
just waiting for you. You know those people who just, like, sit in the dark and just, like, turn on the lights? Or, like, the person turns on the lights, and then they're like, hey, we sat in the dark. Oh, my God. This is just like, I'm waiting for you. I've just been waiting for hours, night and day for you. That's creepy.
Hey, Des, get your ass over here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm like, what? He come up and got in my face. He was like, bro, why you trying to mess with Anu? That's my girl, this and this. I'm like, bro.
Like, bro, you broke up with her. What are you talking about? I can't.
Nah, bro, you cheated, bro. It's not your girl no more. It's Dizzy D time. And he's sitting here getting heated, just getting like about to explode. Then I'm like, bro, I'm not about to here to fight this dude right here. Because at the time, I had football scholarships coming in. So, like, if I would have fought him, that would have risked me losing all that. So I couldn't really fight him at the school, but we could have fought anywhere else.
He's like, while this dude is, like, being so angry at me right now, what should I do before I get myself hurt? I can't.
So I'm trying to walk off, and he just pushed me. Dude, push me, bro.
He's like, boom, back up. Back up, boo.
And you should have saw the look on my face, bro. Oh my God, I was pissed.
He's like, if you push me, I'll look like this. If you push me, I'll rage. I'm gonna keep this in full screen.
Like, all right, I'll meet you in the locker room then. All right, go to the locker room. We can fight in there. He goes to the locker room. As soon as I got in there, I saw him, like, pushing one of my homeboys. Like, bro, what the hell you doing? Like, I started taking everything in my pockets, took my phone out, took my shirt off. I'm like, all right, come on then. It's time to box. So I'm over here charging that.
Well, you're going to lose your scholarship, which is a horrible thing. I would just tell him, honestly, hey, I'm tired. Hey, dude, this isn't your girl anymore. My fan is honestly on because it's so hot. So, yeah, it might sound very noisy in the background because my fan is on. You can see it. Okay, let's keep going. Just a trash can. Scholarship in the trash. Bloop.
Dude, right? And everybody just like, no. Everybody started breaking it up, pulling us apart, this and this before the fight even got started. After we got broken up and everything, I went to the girl, you know, my little crush. I told her what happened or whatever, and she was like, nah, like, dang. She's like, she's sorry, this and this. She said she's not going to get back together with him, whatever. So I'm still thinking me and her going to be a thing, right? Come to find out the very next day.
He made that clear. He was like, the very next day. Just the very next day. He was like, the very next day. Not later that day. Not in the morning. Not at night the next day. The very, very, very next day.
This and then she said she's not going to get back together with him, whatever. So I'm still thinking me and her going to be a thing, right? Come to find out the very next day.
The very next day.
Him and her were right back together. So, like...
See, this is the things I don't understand. It's like it's like when couples are arguing and they, like, argue, and then they just, boom, kiss, and then they're just happy again. Just like, what the heck, man? Kissing doesn't solve everything. And getting together just randomly doesn't get any better.
Like, bro, I'm looking stupid. Like, I'm about to for real fight this dude over you, looking dumb as hell. So look, y'all, moral of the story, bro, don't put your energy into a female when you're not getting it back, alright? Like, real talk.
Wow. That's sad. Well, guys, if you like this video... No, I'm going to actually do another one. I'm going to do another one because I don't want to just make this 9 minutes and just have this video. So we're going to do another reaction. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. I'm back. And now we have Valentine's Day surprise. This is from Short Stories. They don't have any subscribers, evidently. Yeah, they don't have any subscribers. But they do have comments and stuff. So, and a lot of likes. So, I will link actually both of these down in the description box below for you guys to check out. And let's get started with this one. The last one was... I don't know if anything can top that one. That one was really interesting. But, you know, this one might. It's 5 minutes. But let's see.
Hi, My name's Jethro, and even though this is a love story, it almost ended in complete disaster.
Okay.
Let me tell you my Valentine's Day last year.
Wow.
You see, my girlfriend and I are in a long-distance relationship. I live in San Fran, and she lives in New York.
San Fran. I live in San Fran. Were you that lazy to say San Francisco? And so you said San Fran. But you weren't lazy enough to say NY for New York. Okay.
Ideal, right? Well, there's nothing we could do about it. After college, we both landed our dream jobs, but on opposite sides of the country. And neither of us were willing to give up on these fantastic opportunities.
Okay.
But we also weren't willing to give up on our relationship.
Okay.
And we made it work. For the first few months, everything was great.
I have a question.
Once a week, we had a...
Are you at a Starbucks right now? Or are you just at a random coffee shop? Because if so, what time? Wouldn't there be people there? Or are you just at, like, your own establishment? I don't know. Because, like, usually coffee shops are busy in the mornings. But still, even if they're not busy during the night or whatever, it would be closed.
Skype date, and we'd even dress up. I always wore a shirt and put gel in my hair. And we'd always cook the same meal, so it felt like we were eating together. Of course, her cooking was definitely better than mine. And I might have ordered takeaway a few times, but she doesn't need to know that. Sometimes...
Oh, does she? Oh, she already knows because I posted this freaking video.
It was hard, though. But as they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And I was falling...
Does anybody say that? I don't even know what he said. Absence makes thing bond. I don't know. Does anybody say that?
More in love with...
Does anybody
a few times, but she doesn't need to know that. Sometimes it was hard, though. But as they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And I was...
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Does anybody say that? Well, I actually haven't heard anybody say that. Depending on what people say these days.
Falling more and more in love with her every day. And anyway, after 3 years, my company promised to move me to New York, so we wouldn't be apart forever. And we held on to that thought. It's what got us through all those lonely nights. But there was still one problem. Trust. Yep, that tricky old thing. My job was so demanding, so...
Oh, yes, that tricky old thing. Trust. Oh, my God. Don't you guys already trust each other? You guys are in love. You cook the same freaking dinner every night. Like, if I had a love interest and I would have done that, I probably would have, like, not cooked one thing. Like, let's pretend I had a boyfriend and he'd be like, oh, let's cook casserole with spaghetti and all this lovely stuff. And I'm like, sure. And I wouldn't do it. I would just only do a few things. And the only things I would want to eat, which probably wouldn't be the casserole, or just be probably the spaghetti, which is the easiest thing to make. So I would just be like, I did it. And then he would be like, hey, send me a picture so I can see it. And then I would just Photoshop one in the picture. And then he would be like, oh, wow, you cooked one. I'm like, yes, I definitely did.
I often missed her calls.
Oh.
And then when I'd reply, she'd already be in bed and wouldn't message me back until the next day.
That's me. I'm sorry for stopping a lot, but that's me. I am a very slow typer. Comment down below if you're a slow typer. Like so. If I ever, if I wasn't a slow typer, I probably would have answered calls faster and answer texts faster. But calls and texts, they're kind of the same thing between me. Because I'll miss calls sometimes, and then sometimes I wouldn't. I would just I'll just be like, oh, somebody called me like an hour ago. What did I do? Then I call them back and then they won't answer. So I'll be like, well, sucks to be me.
The time difference killed me, even though it was only a few hours. One night she said she couldn't make our Skype date because of a work event. And then later that night she was tagged in a photo on Facebook with some guy.
Oh.
He had his arm around her and I freaked out. I called her until she woke up and asked her who he was. I felt so jealous.
Oh, you felt jealous? Okay. But so he was like, I'm gonna call you I'm gonna stay up until whenever you call me.
And suddenly I realized how hard it was to trust her. She said it was just her colleague and that she'd call in the morning. Then she just hung up. I lay awake that whole night feeling sick, thinking she was definitely about to break up with me. In the morning she called me straight away and apologized and said her colleague was gay and that I had nothing to worry about.
Okay.
I felt so stupid and eventually calmed down and apologized to her too.
Okay.
Valentine's Day was coming up and I suddenly had an idea.
Tomorrow.
I'd fly to New York to surprise her. She'd be so happy. Valentine's Day finally came around and I told her I had a busy day of meetings and that my phone would be off. And then I hopped on the plane and flew to New York. I arrived around 6 p.m. and it had just gotten dark.
Imagine,
the taxi driver.
I don't want to be right? Because my estimate right now is horrible. But imagine just him going there and then going to her house and then he just sees her. Oh my god. He just sees her kissing the guy. I would laugh so hard if I was there. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I was right.
Up to me right outside her house and I glanced at the window, afraid she'd see me.
Wait, how do you
I
know
bought
where
the
she
biggest
was?
bouquet of roses and couldn't wait to see her face. But then I spotted something. There was the shadow of two people.
I knew it was gonna be them because I knew she either was lying about him being gay or otherwise, because he didn't look gay. I mean, you don't have to look gay to be gay, but I'm saying he didn't look like it. But yeah, I knew it. I just knew it.
In her lounge.
The ball.
I quickly checked I had the right address, and this was definitely it. Suddenly, the shadows started kissing, and absolute dread filled my body.
I told you.
I knew she lived alone, so this had to be that guy from the photo.
I told
She
you.
lied to me.
I told
I
you.
knew it.
I told you.
How could she? I thought about banging on the door or throwing a stone at the window and then confronting her. But I was too hurt to even speak to her. Instead, I went to the nearby corner store and bought some spray paint. When I came back, the lights were off, and I thought they must have gone up to the bedroom. The thought made me sick to my stomach. So across her front door, I spray painted a few nasty words. I wanted everyone to see that she was a cheating liar. I took a quick
he was a cheating liar. The next time you call your cheater something, call them a cheating liar.
selfie with the door so that I could prove to my friends that I had the guts to do something like this. I went straight to the airport and took the red-eye flight back to San Fran.
The red eye? You mean the red eye? You had pink eyes or something? Red eye. Okay, this is very specific. I forgot your name, honestly. Wait, what's your name? I forgot. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry.
I've never been so angry and upset in my life. The next morning, I took a taxi home.
The years you live, I don't know how old you are, but the years you've lived, you've never been this angry and upset. Okay. At least close to that level. Not at least close. Okay.
And was shocked when I saw who was waiting for me inside my house.
Her.
It was my girlfriend. She was sleeping on my sofa. She looked so tired. It seemed like she was waiting there for me all night long. I woke her up, and she was so adorable, saying, "Surprise!" and gave me a big kiss. Thank God she knew the passcode for my front door lock, but I was so confused. How could she be here? If I'd just seen her in New York the night before. Had she been on the same flight as me? It didn't make sense. I decided not to say anything because I was way too embarrassed. What if it hadn't been her? Instead, we made a breakfast and snuggled up on the sofa to watch some movies. But around lunchtime, she got a call. It was from her brother. And he said someone had vandalized the door of her house and spray painted obscene.
Oh my god. Oh my. This is why you shouldn't assume things.
Stuff all over it. My girlfriend was so angry when she hung up the phone. She said if she ever found out who this crazy person was that would do such a thing, she'd punch him right in the face.
Well, he's dead. Farewell. I forgot your name. R.I.P.
I gave her a hug and said I'm sure it couldn't be that bad and tried to comfort.
I'm sure it couldn't be that bad. I did it.
her. All the while I was shaking inside. What if she found out it was me who'd done it? We got hungry and my girlfriend took my phone to order some food. And then her face changed. She looked at me in shock. Jethro! She screamed.
Oh yeah, your name's Jethro, my bad.
No.
Sounds like Anthrio or something. Or like Anthro or something. I don't remember.
I thought. She'd found the photo. Then I explained what had happened, and she was just so touched that I'd fly all the way to surprise her. Instead of getting angry at me, she started laughing. All we could do was laugh because we'd both come up with exactly the same surprise.
Wow.
I'd offered to buy her a new door for Valentine's Day.
A new door?
Can't get more romantic than that, right? Long-distance relationships are not easy at all. But now I learned how to build trust and make our love stronger and happier, regardless of the distance.
Okay.
Let me know if you're in a long-distance relationship, too.
Kind of. I'm kind of in a long-distance relationship. Not like as in love, but like as in, like friendship. So I have this, like, friend, I don't want to say her name, but I'm going to just say my friend. My friend, she's a girl, and she lives in Ohio, I'm pretty sure. We used to live next to, like, across from each other in New York. So, that's a coincidence. And, yeah, we used to live, but, like, we've been together for, like, 7 or 8 years. We've been together for a long time. So, like this, I know his name. Jethro. Yeah, Jethro. Yeah, hey, Jethro. Yeah, it's such a weird name. Okay, yeah, Jethro. Like Jethro said, make sure you like, comment, and share so your friends can see this and be like, "Happy Valentine's Day! I got you a zodiac video." So, if you enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys! And make sure you comment down below what I should do next, because I don't know what to do after. I'm going to post, like, I'm going to do a video on Valentine's Day tomorrow. Because I'm so excited. Because it's already 10:37 p.m. at night. And I was going to make it earlier, but I couldn't because I had to do too much today. So, I had to make it, like, really late at night. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I cannot keep this video way too long. So, bye, guys!
If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn